Hey folks, welcome to the Wealth Transfer with TC. Today I'm going to give you guys a quick update on XRP Ripple. There's a lot of confusion out there as far as dates and time frames concerning the case with XRP, but I'm going to go ahead and share with you some of the information that I found so you guys have an expectation of what's supposed to happen here in the future. If many of you don't know, there was a lawsuit filed against XRP several years ago under the Trump administration. The SEC filed a lawsuit against XRP. Now, XRP has also been prophesied to be part of the wealth transfer. Now, I've known about XRP for some time, and we've known for some time that XRP Ripple will be a part of the central banking system. XRP Ripple has been growing and growing and being utilized more and more by the central banking system. Right now we just have this lawsuit that is standing in the way, not just of Ripple XRP being able to do what it's been designed to do, but also so that we can move forward in the cryptocurrency industry, because this has been a thorn in the side of the cryptocurrency markets ever since the lawsuit was filed. So currently XRP is sitting at 34.5 cents. And it was sitting around 37 cents last week, and it slowly dropped down. And of course we go through cycles, right? At the end of every month, a lot of times, depending on where the charts are at, a lot of day traders and swing traders are selling off, depending on what they're seeing. And people who are just buying and holding don't see what the day traders and the swing traders are doing. And that's very important in this whole scheme of things as far as cryptocurrency trading, or just trading in general, stock or crypto, is that there are millions of people all around the world that trade off the charts and what the charts are saying. So there's always a lot of people wondering why the price of this is going up or the price of this is going down. Is because there's a lot of traders that are trading off of what they see is going on in the charts. So when it comes to what is going on as far as dates are concerned concerning XRP Ripple case. So I followed this guy on Twitter. His name is James Filan, right? And he's been doing a very good job in keeping up and letting people know as far as the next important dates. So here on December the 21st, he has scheduling update as far as December the 21st. So he has all these dates included, and January 4th is the next major date. It just has to do with any non-parties must file a motion to seal any summary judgment materials. After that, January the 9th, January the 13th, and then January the 18th, which is all parties and non-parties must file oppositions, if any, to the non-party motions to seal that were due on January the 4th. All right, so that is the latest information that we currently have, right? So I'm not expecting any summary judgment until after the 18th. And that doesn't mean that there's not going to be any more delays either, because I had read something where they might be, I can't remember if it was Ripple or SEC, might be asking for more time. So this thing could be dragged out even further. So, but for right now, when it concerns the XRP summary judgment case, everybody just kind of needs to relax, because January 18th is the last date that is being shown here that motions need to be filed. So now when it comes to our role in this whole thing with XRP and the wealth transfer, there's different prophecies concerning about XRP in the banking system, right? And people have been sharing that God has been sharing with them to invest in the XRP. And so, but ever since I've known about XRP, and I've been in and out of XRP since 2016 or 17. But we've always known that XRP is going to be part of the central banking system. And they are already right now. They have many different agreements within the banking system and the central banking system. We know that XRP is going to be used to facilitate in central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, to facilitate cross-border payments. So we know that that's what they are doing. So we know that the value of XRP is going to go up based off of the information that we have concerning the use case for XRP. Now, there's been a lot of prophecies. People saw XRP at 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, 80,000, whatever the case, which is fine. Those are prophecies down the road. And I actually expect as we move on in years that the prices of cryptocurrencies that make it through regulations eventually will all be worth a lot of money down the road in the future. Now, when it comes to prophecy in this case, there have been some prophecies saying that the case is going to be settled or so forth. It was supposed to be settled in 2021, according to some prophecies, which that came and gone. And then it was supposed to be settled again by the end of 2022, and those prophecies came and gone. So I don't even pay attention to those people who even prophesied that. But Christopher Harris has this one specific prophecy. This one specific prophecy deals with XRP losing their case. This goes back on 5/21. In the dream, I was shown in a room with my brother and others and was proclaiming to them with confidence with something similar to these words: Ripple will lose their case. This will trigger the BTC crash to zero, but it will be overturned and it will be fine again. All right, so that is one of the main prophecies dealing with a crash relating to the Ripple case. So this is from Christopher Harris. Now, the way that I look at this is that this case is that big because it's going to set a precedence of the cryptocurrency industry. It's one of the reasons why, after all this time, that Congress still hasn't passed any laws concerning regulations. So if this judge does rule against Ripple, well, I expect that to happen. I expect all the markets to crash on that day, right? Regardless of any prophecy, right? But if it doesn't go that way, if it goes in the way of XRP, then the markets are going to skyrocket when the summary judgment is released. The whole entire cryptocurrency industry will skyrocket if it goes in favor of Ripple. But before that actually happens, I believe, because we're talking about our government, folks. When you look at our government and the things that they have done, and all the cases that are supposed to have gone one way but went the other, right? And actually, XRP they won their case. I guess they won their lawsuit against Library, right? So that was like, okay, well, that could be a shadow of what is to come. But when it comes to the XRP price, and I've said this before, and this is all speculation, folks, because when I look at cases like this, right, U.S. Virgin Islands AG is fired just days after she sued J.P. Morgan Chase, accusing the bank of pulling the levers in the Mr. E. Epstein, that whole thing, right? So this lady got fired, and this AG was suing J.P. Morgan, right? So she got pulled from the case altogether. So when I look at what our government can do and will do and who they have in their pockets, if the government is looking at something a certain way and they want it to stay that way, they will do everything in their power to make sure that it remains that way. So I did my own research on the judges that have been involved in this case and so forth. And, my expectation is that XRP is going to lose this case, regardless of what is being said by everybody, how XRP should win and all this stuff, and they might very well. But I also have to look at reality in what our government is capable of doing, especially dealing with the SEC. Now, this is just me saying this. This is just my expectations that when they know how the case is going to go, if they are going to rule against XRP, you're going to see the price begin to jump up dramatically before the ruling. And if the case is going to go for XRP, you're going to see XRP drop in price before the summary judgment. That's my expectation. So right now, I tell people, if you invest in XRP, just know that they could lose their case and the price could go down. So most of us are putting in buy limit orders for XRP, right? Just like we did for Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. So I do own XRP, but also have buy limit orders in, because if it goes against XRP, it will flash crash, or it will crash. And for XRP, I believe this is probably going to be once in a lifetime opportunity as far as XRP being that cheap, no matter what happens down the road in the future. For many people, XRP at 34 cents is still very expensive when you look at some of the other cryptocurrencies. If I was new to coming onto this, so I'm not a financial advisor or anything like that, but if I was brand new and you have all these cryptos to choose from to invest in, of course I did share, make sure you have some, Luna, make sure you have some Shiba Inu, make sure you have your buy limit orders in for like Bitcoin, purchase some XRP, and set buy limit orders for XRP. Because you know what, folks, the way that I look at it, and from listening to a lot of the other financial experts that are not prophets or anything like that, they're all talking about still the market is going to be coming down even more. Now, we could get some bull runs in a bear market, right? That can happen. So again, I just wanted to give you guys an update. There should be no expectations until after January the 18th. And if this, for some reason, it's extended, I will give an update. But you should just be putting your plan together, folks. Things are going to happen at some point. Just like in the 1929 crash, just like in the 2008 crash, and the 2020 crash, markets hit their bottoms. And people who invested in those bottoms became wealthy. And your wealth is supposed to be used for God's kingdom. Right? So I want to reiterate that, and you guys should have your wealth transfer plan of what you plan on doing with those finances. Whether it's starting your ministry, starting your business, investing in other ministries that are actually preaching and teaching the Word of God, and not out there on a stage prophesying and everything else, right? Investing in communities and feeding the homeless and all the things that the Bible commands us to do. Those are the things that we should be doing, right? Taking care of the widows. And you guys know that's very passionate because I've been involved with taking care of my own parents, being elderly, and when they get sick, they got to recover in the nursing homes and stuff like that. My mom has already passed away, but seeing the horrible conditions that happens to seniors when they get old. Seniors get tossed away like garbage. And maybe some of you have parents in nursing homes. Some of them might be really nice, depending on how they're able to afford to take, in some of these really good nursing homes, but there are some that are really, really horrible. But the wealth transfer is supposed to be used to glorify God. So I just want to make sure that I put that out there, because that is the purpose of the wealth transfer. Anyways, folks, that is all that I have for today. I thank you guys for listening. God bless. TC out.